Famous Toastery was founded in 2005 in North Carolina. The 25-unit all-day breakfast and brunch chain is known for its mix of traditional breakfast fare and more trendy brunch items like mimosa flights. Learn more from Famous Toastery CEO Robert Maynard.
Sure. Famous Toastery started 2005 as a company called Toast Cafe. It was never really meant to be more than one little store. And fast forward to 2014, we opened this Famous Toastery because we were thinking about expanding our couple of units that we had. And then fast forward till today, we have 26 stores open and a whole bunch opening now. What's great about breakfast is there's still a lot of white space for it, right? There's an enormous amount of space for all types of breakfast. And this category is more like the better breakfast or the antithesis of the greasy spoon. And I think what makes us, a super special and what I love about the brand is not just the fact that you have a cool concept, a cool, kind of higher end breakfast lunch concept. I would say the one thing we never, ever, ever, and we still won't do it, compromise on is food. So everything we make is fresh. I want people to hear that. Everything. Other pieces were much more driven by people in kind of an empathy first approach and making the employee happy, because if the employee is happy and the franchisee is happy, then other people will be happy. It takes some time to figure that out. Like, P&Ls, and you got to, get this line down and but it's a people business. It's the service business, and it's service first. Sometimes you got to, you're in business, you got to make money, but you got to understand that you're serving people, and it's not just the patrons, it's the employees and the franchisees. Yes, breakfast has gotten busier. We had your legacy brands for years, and it was kind of, you understood what you were getting, and then it got a little bit better. And the food quality got better, and the service got better, and then the private equity came in, and people go public, and then things start to change. And I think that how you kind of make the difference is kind of what we spoke about before. There's many ways to run these businesses. I mean, you call it better breakfast, and at the end of the day, somebody makes a decision that better breakfast becomes like the breakfast, and then it just becomes breakfast. And what do I mean by that? The food you serve is that's why people come in. People want more now. Back in the day, people had a different, people's idea of going to brunch was very different than it is today. You lived in New York City, which is where I lived for many years. Yeah, you went out to brunch, you had a drink, you had, it was a different experience. Now you can have that experience anywhere. So we have, your mimosa flights, all your cocktails, wine pairings. It's exciting, and you do really good numbers on it, right? It's adding to the experience for the customer or franchisee, and the people working there.